Welcome! I am still outside because I still don't have time to make scripted videos, but I found a really cool tag that I would love to try out, and so that's what we're going to do today. It's a tag by ALEXIA May, Biblical Baby Names, here on YouTube. She's on Formspring and on YouTube. I strongly suggest that you go check out her channel and her Formspring page. She makes the most amazing videos, and she definitely deserves more views. So if you do this tag, go answer to her video. I'll put all the links here on the screen or in the down bar. We'll see. So let's see. By the way, ALEXIA, you have some really cool questions here, so I'm quite excited about this tag. I'm speaking kind of silently, by the way, because I'm just going to show you my surroundings. There are quite a lot of hedges and, you know, just general places where people might be standing and I don't see them, which would be weird if they just heard somebody come by, so I don't want to shout like I do in the other forest place because, you know, it's kind of empty there. This is a park, so that's why I'm not shouting. Okay, so first question, what are some cool family names from your family tree? I think I've said this before, but my family is mostly Italian, and so most of the names from my family tree are Italian, and I think they are quite cool. But the prettiest Italian name in my family is Lilliana, or Lilliana, as my mother prefers me to pronounce it. And I think that name is really, really pretty. But actually, ironically, that was my grandmother, and she hated that name. So she went through life as Diana or Diana. So yeah, but I like it. I also have Madeleine on the family tree. In Dutch, that's pronounced Madeleine, but I do prefer Madeleine more, though. Oh yes, Stella is also on my family tree, which I've only recently started to like, because the problem with Stella is that here in Belgium, we're quite famous for our beers, and Stella is our most famous beer, the beer Stella. So I could never use that. That's like out of the question completely, but I still like it. Let's see. Where do I get my favorite names from? Two of my favorite names are from Greek mythology, so I would say that's definitely a big inspiration. And just, you know, general popular culture, I think. I think that's mostly where most people get their names from. And I've gotten some really beautiful names out of the Bible, too. So, yeah, I think those are the main inspirations. If you could invent a style, what would you name it, and which names would be featured? I had to think quite hard about this question. It wasn't so easy. But then I came up with an answer that I think is quite fun. And, catch my breath. I would call the naming style Classic Twist, and I would feature the names Charlton, Pythias, Lincoln, and Archie. Those are boys' names. Mostly because I didn't want to pick names that I have talked about a lot. And Charlton, Pythias, Lincoln, Archie, I don't think I've ever mentioned these, but I think they are very, very cool. So I wanted to go for something unusual, and they are classic with a twist, so I'm quite proud of myself. If you were a character in a book or a movie, what would you name yourself? I would name myself Rosamund Jones. Why Rosamund? Because I love the name Rosamund, and I definitely see myself as a Rosamund. I think it fits me. And Jones, because, you know, that's the ideal last name for me. I love that last name. I wish I was a Jones. That sounds so cool. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, rename a celebrity baby. Shiloh, Angelina Jolie's kid. I recently saw a picture of her, and to me, she looks exactly like a little Penelope would look to me. And I was like, that's such a shame that her name isn't Penelope, because that's exactly how I imagine little Penelope. So I would rename Shiloh Penelope. What's a name that you love that you wish didn't have a bad reputation? This was also quite a hard one, and the best example that I could think of was the name Artemis. It doesn't really have a bad reputation, but it's regarded a boy's name in most parts of the world. So I wish Artemis would be regarded a little more as a girl's name. And if you would call Artemis a girl, if you would call a girl Artemis, I wish people wouldn't, you know, like, ooh, that's a boy's name, you know. So I don't think if you can call that a bad reputation, but I wish it had a different reputation. Okay. A new rose is created and you are called on to give it a name. That's so hard. And the name that ALEXIA gave it, Drop of Mirth, I thought it was such a cool name that I couldn't really concentrate on finding another name. But I'm going to use this question as a little sneak peek for a new video of mine that is coming up. Fly in my hand. And it's Rosalba's Happiness. That's what I'm calling my rose. Rosalba is a name that I discovered for a video that I've already filmed but haven't uploaded yet. And it's coming up. It's rose names, and you're going to love it, I hope. So yeah, that's what I'm calling my rose, Rosalba's Happiness. A young celebrity needs a stage name. She calls on you for help. I name her Lilia Rose or Lilia Bell because I think Lilia is a very nice alternative to Lily and should definitely get more love. Last question. Invent a new name and give it an own meaning. That's actually a really fun question because I invented a name kind of long ago, and I was really young then. And that was Kaoi, and I gave it a meaning something like a brave warrior or something. It was a girl's name, and I used to love it. It was like my favorite name that I invented myself. I'm not too fond of it anymore now, so I invented another one, and it's Avelian. I think it could definitely be unisex, and I give it the meaning something like lion-hearted or heroic, because lion-hearted, that's like one of my favorite words. Yeah, so those are the questions. That's the name tag. Definitely make a video response. If you don't want to show your face, that's okay, because ALEXIA doesn't show her face either, and her videos are great. So, yeah, okay, I hope you enjoyed, and hope you have a great week and weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye!